Hello and welcome to Gardens Now. Today we're going to learn how to patch bare spots in the lawn with seed. This tutorial will work for all cold season grasses and warm season grasses, with the exception of St. Augustine. The first step is identifying areas that need to be patched. My rule of thumb is if the bare area is about the size of a fist, then patching is a better option than overseeding. A lot of things can cause these large bare spots on your lawn. Foot traffic on a corner, damage caused by ants, damage from wildlife, spilled fertilizer, and sometimes the reason is unknown. I am a little late to patching. The ideal time would have been just before the lawn starts to green up, but that's okay. Patching is a situation where doing it late is far better than not doing it at all. Not only will patching improve the aesthetic, but it's also a great way to deter weeds. If these areas went unpatched, then it's very likely that crabgrass or another type of weed would move in. Tool-wise, you don't need much. You just need something that will scratch the soil surface and something that you can mix with. I'm also going to use a 2x4 and some tomato cages, but these are by no means mandatory. For grass seed, I recommend you get the high-quality stuff. I covered on how to determine seed quality in another video, and you can find that in the linked banner. Now we'll want to make a seed mixture. This is very easy to do. You just need 1 part growing medium per 1 part seed. Measurements don't need to be precise, and you can just do it by the handful. I also have a little bit of perlite, which is those white pebbles. These are more so for a visual aid and are by no means mandatory. For growing medium, I'm using vermicompost with live worms, but there are many options that you can choose from. You can use compost, potting soil, native soil, and many other options. I do recommend that you mix more than you think you'll need. If there are any leftovers, you can easily sprinkle it on other parts of the lawn. With the seed mixture ready, the next thing you want to do is to scratch the patch. This is for a few reasons. First, you want any debris removed, so that way the seed can actually make contact with the native soil. You also want to scratch the native soil a little bit, so that way it'll be easier for roots to establish. Now we'll put down a thin layer of compost, just about 1/8 of an inch. We'll pack it just a little bit so it doesn't wash away. Now we'll get our seed mixture down. Again, we don't need too much, just 1/8 of an inch or 1/4 of an inch is plenty. Now we'll lightly top the seed mixture with compost. Again, we don't want much. I just want enough so that the seed is covered and not exposed, and no more. Now I'm going to use the 2x4 to pack everything in so it doesn't get washed away. Now I live in an arid climate, so I don't really need to do this, but in other places where you do get a fair amount of rainfall, this is a great idea. You don't need a block of wood per se. However you want to press everything together is fine. Foot traffic is the #1 killer of young grass, and this can be hard to manage, especially if you have kids or pets. I found that tomato cages make great temporary barricades. Water is also critical for the next few weeks. Basically, if the soil surface seems dry, then you need to water it immediately. For people who are on a busy schedule, I recommend that you do a heavy watering each morning, and hopefully that will last throughout the day. Keep in mind you only want to do these daily waterings for the patched areas, and not the entire lawn. Grass seed needs a lot of water to be successful. Similarly, young YouTube channels need subscribers to be successful, so be sure you hit that subscribe button. Did you have any questions about patching a lawn? Let me know in the comments. What topic should I cover next? Let me know in the comments as well.